morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity, both here and online. I'm so grateful for your presence and your power this morning. Please stand and sing with us. Spirit is in this place.
We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. We affirm a life as sacred. We declare the peace is here. Yes, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. Raise the roof with in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place.
Thank you. God morning, everyone. What a grand, glorious day this is in our consciousness. What a grand, glorious day in the making. We get to decide how we show up and what our intention is on how the day is going to unfold. And so mine's going to be good. You can make your intention any way you want. I give thanks for you. Now, why is my day good? I want everybody just to notice we have heat. I want you to feel that. It's a really good thing. The last couple services was 54 in here, and it's I walked in and it's like heat. I don't like being cold, so that's part of it for me. I just give thanks for the HVAC tech that has been working diligently with us. I will share why the heat has been a problem. When the tree went down on Shell Road and took out the major lines down there, we had a power surge and it took out the two big units in here. And so there's my story, but I'm owning that it's a new year and a new experience. So we just give thanks. And I give thanks for you. We're on January double digit 10. This year is just quickly taking form. And for me, it's a good year. I'm claiming it in advance. 2026 equals 10. In my mind, 10 is abundance, and I am accepting that abundance in my life personally and in this church. And I look forward to seeing how it's manifesting. My eyes are open to see the good. Yeah, we can at any point concentrate on anything that's not going well and have that manifest. But I prefer to look at the good and have the good continually be made manifest in my life. I'm looking for this year to be open, wide, and to receive the bounty that's mine to receive. Because as long as I'm receptive to that bounty, I will receive. I will receive in the manner in which I'm supposed to. It might not come to where my human mind thinks it's going to come, but it's coming. I just know. And so I truly give thanks for this ability to stay open to that power and presence of God. I invite you as we let's go into prayer and bless this service. Dear sweet Spirit, the source and substance of all, we pause our busy minds and that human posturing and positioning, and we pause and feel the divine essence within us, the spirit of us. The spirit that lived before we entered this human body, and the spirit that will live far after this human body is laid down. And we know that this is the truth of us. God said we are made in the image and after the likeness of God. So that spirit is our God essence, the very center of us, the very truth of us. And we give thanks for this service. We know everyone who is here by divine appointment, making up the spiritual energy that is this church community in this moment. And as we light the 12 candles, the 12 powers, the 12 abilities, the 12 faculties of God that all live within us, we feel them illumined within us, knowing that they've always been here. And we pay our attention to which one might just get a little brighter for our attention to see it. We are so grateful for this practice of the 12 powers, knowing that each and every one of the powers work with each other to make manifest the glory of God as us on this life plane. We give thanks for this. The more we live in gratitude, the more we have to be grateful for. So today we feel that gratitude for this life and for each other. And we know that it will expand as we go about this day and this week, this month, and this year. We will have an abundance to be grateful for. And so it is amen and amen. So now I invite you all to stand and turn to somebody. Glance around, and if there's somebody new, go to them first in the sanctuary. And we're going to honor the Christ light, the spirit essence, the spiritual self within each other. So together, the Christ I am greets the Christ you are, and we work together for the glory of God. Now I invite you to turn to another and see it for them together. The Christ I am greets the Christ you are, and we work together for the glory of God. Just breathe that in. Two people have seen your divine essence, and you've seen yours. This week's off to a great start. Now we're going to move into the Lord's Prayer. These are the words that Jesus gave us to live day to day. And as I so often say, pay attention. Maybe one line it resonates a little bit more for you this morning together. Our Creator, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And leave us not in temptation, and deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Now remain standing for the next song.
We're singing Everything I Need to Know. I know now. The words will be up on the screen.
Everything that I need to know about what lies before me, everything that I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, through the mind of God within me. Everything that I need to behold about what lies before me, everything I need to behold about what lies before me is available to me, through the mind of God within me. Everything that I need to do about what lies before me, everything that I need to do about what lies before me is available to me, through the mind of God within me. Everything that I need to be strong about what lies before me, everything that I need to be strong about what lies before me is available to at peace about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything that I need to know about what lies before me, everything that I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God within me.
Thank you.
God morning. Today, Sunday, January 11. The daily word is guidance. I follow divine guidance with faith and confidence. Created in the image and likeness of God, I have creative power to bring my ideas to life. I choose which thoughts to nurture and grow, and where and how to invest my time and energy. Like a sailor preparing to embark upon the open sea, I do not travel alone. I get clear about where I want to go and what I want to experience and get ready for the journey. I map the course to my goals and make an action plan. God accompanies me as the wind that fills my sails and propels me. I hold the rudder and choose the route, but ultimately the wind moves me. I collaborate with the spirit within and feel secure and brave, knowing I am always supported. With divine guidance to realize upon, I move confidently in the direction of my dreams. Proverbs 16:9, we read, "The human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs the steps." Amén. Ahora en español, enero 11, domingo, la palabra de hoy es guía. Sigo la guía divina con fe y confianza. Creado a imagen y semejanza de Dios, poseo el poder creativo para dar vida a mis ideas. Elijo qué pensamientos nutrir y expandir y dónde invertir mi tiempo y energía. Como un navegante que se dispone a zarpar en mar abierto, no viajo solo. Sé dónde quiero llegar, qué deseo experimentar y me preparo para el viaje. Trazo el rumbo hacia mis metas y establezco un plan de acción. Dios me acompaña como el viento que llena mis velas y me impulsa. Yo sostengo el timón y elijo la ruta, pero en última instancia es el viento el que me mueve. Colaboro con el espíritu que habita en mí, sintiéndome seguro y valiente, sabiendo que siempre cuento con apoyo. Confío en la guía divina y avanzo con claridad y seguridad hacia mis sueños. Proverbios 16:9 nos dice, el corazón del hombre pondera su camino, pero el Señor le corrige el rumbo. Amén.
So I'll explain a little bit about what we're doing. We'll have setting up a reading on each of the 12. And then we'll have somebody light them. There is an affirmation to each one that should be, I'm sure Chris has it on the screen. No? Okay, it's all in your bullets. It's all in your program. Just see right here. So there's an affirmation that we will say together for each one. This is a participatory service. Then after they're all lit, we'll do a meditation, and then you'll take your candle and you'll come and light it either off the Christ candle or any of the 12 and put it in the sand. I do recommend that you be careful so you don't go over somebody else's flame. And then you can take this home and use this candle lighting affirmations in your prayer time, your meditation time. You can do it for the whole year and take a power each year. So the 12 powers, which will be lighted today, represent our 12 spiritual abilities, our 12 powers. The 12 powers are always at work within our beings and our lives. They are never extinguished except with our inability to recognize them and use them. Whether we use these unconsciously in the human realm or use them consciously in the divine realm, they are always working. When we become conscious of them and use them wisely to our greatest good, our individual lives and the world at large becomes an outpicturing of the light of God. The simplest description I have heard is in the relationship to the power of faith. We have faith in success or faith in failure. It's the same power of faith, though one is unskilled, the unskilled use of faith. It is our desire today to become more skilled in the use of all 12 of our spiritual abilities. We direct and use each power from our own personal level of consciousness. Today, we are making a conscious choice to rekindle them, reignite them, and fully illumine them for our highest good. The single candle in the center of the table is here to remind us of the Christ light that enlightens each of us as we come into this world. It is indwelling, resides within us, and never leaves us. This light represents the light that guides us through our entire life. This light is at the center of all we do in our Christ walk. When we appropriate words of truth, we partake of that which forms the spiritual soul, substance, and life of spirit, which manifests as Christ in the perfect body. Every student of truth is letting the Christ be formed, the words of Apostle Paul in Galatians 4:19, in each one of us. When we constantly abide in the Christ mind through daily meditating on and accepting the words of truth. The Christ candle symbolizes light and illumination of the Spirit of truth in our lives. Let the Christ light flow through you now. Take a breath and feel that energy and know it is true. Today, as we light the candles that represent each power and represent the disciple of Jesus that exhibited this power, we embrace it as the glowing light of our own sacred light illuminating our hearts. Each lighted candle is a symbol of our own spiritual light. Today, we awaken and reawaken the divinity within each of us. These powers within require our willingness, our conscious development, and our encouragement. When we work with the powers, the 12 abilities within us, they work for us in our lives. These 12 faculties, power centers within, are only limited in their outward expression in our lives by our personal ability and willingness to believe, receive, and develop. So I invite you to open yourselves up to sky's the limit and beyond for each one of these powers. As each candle is lighted, invite your mind, the lighting of the flame within you. See it with your mind's eye. Feel it ignite within you. When I first went to my first 12 powers class at Unity Village, the instructor said, I didn't know if I bought into the 12 powers until I was asked to teach the class. So then I delved into each one and created a meditation and saw how they worked in your life. And he became the biggest proponent of the 12 and taught it from that realization that I use them, I believe in them because I've used them and they work. And so that's our opening today is they work. I'm standing here telling you each one of them work amazingly, and we are opening ourselves up to it. So we will begin and we will have the lighting of the 12 powers. And I thank Kendall for starting this process for me.
Now we will have the lighting of the candle representing faith. In the Gospel according to Matthew, 17th chapter, 20th verse, Jesus describes the faith we need to cultivate. And Jesus said to them, "Because of your unbelief, for truly I say to you, if you have faith as a grain of the mustard seed, you shall say to the mountain, 'Be thou removed, be thou cast into the sea of nothingness,' and it shall move, and nothing shall be impossible to you." There's never any lack of faith. Ours is to give direction to our faith. We start as Peter did, by being receptive to the truth, ideas, and letting them grow in us until we feel our absolute oneness with the quality of faith. We must no longer think in terms of having faith, but expressing it automatically as Jesus did. Please affirm with me together, I have unshakable faith in God's goodness operating in my life. We now light the dark blue candle for our power of faith for the disciple Peter. The power of faith is now illuminating in us.
We will now have the lighting of the candle, the power of strength. In 2 Samuel, 22nd chapter, 33rd verse, we read, "He answered, God, which who has girded me with strength, has opened wide my path." Strength is our right as a child of God. Strength originates in spirit and is given direction through our thoughts and feelings. We do not inherit weakness. We do not have to accept anything less than the perfect expression of physical, mental, and spiritual strength. Strength is our ability to go the distance, our ability to stay courageous. Please affirm with me the strength affirmation together. I am an inexhaustible tower of strength and stability within and throughout at all times. We light the light green candle for our power of strength for the disciple Andrew. Our power of strength is illuminating us now.
Now we will have the lighting of the candle that represents the power of wisdom. In 1 Corinthians 12th chapter, 8th verse, Paul wrote, "To one there is given through the Spirit a message of wisdom, to another a message of knowledge by means of the same Spirit." God's infinite creative intelligence dwells within us as wisdom. With God as our source of wisdom, we will never fear, doubt, or worry. And with God's wisdom, we should judge not by appearances, but with righteous judgment. The wisdom of God guides us, inspires us, and works within us. Please affirm with me, I am wise beyond knowledge. I choose wisely from the wisdom of God within me. We will now light the yellow candle for our power of wisdom, for the disciple James, son of Zebedee. The power of wisdom is now illumined within me.
We will now have the lighting of the candle, the power of love. In the Gospel according to John, 13th chapter, 34th verse, Jesus talks on love. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. The love center is the heart. As the heart circulates life-giving blood throughout the body, the love circulates life-giving sustenance through our thinking, feeling nature, as well as through our body and affairs. Love is the invisible activity that binds all things together in a sense of oneness, harmony, and unity. Please affirm with me together, I am the love of God in expression. Divine love expresses through all that I think, say, and do. We will light the pink candle for our power of love for the disciple John. Our power of love is now illuminating brighter.
Now we will have the lighting of the candle for the power of power. In 2 Peter, 1st chapter, 3rd verse, we are gifts with divine power. By his divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received all of this by coming to know him, the one who called us to himself by means of his marvelous glory and excellence. Power is our ability to exert effort for a purpose. It gives us the ability to accomplish, to get going, and to release energy and vitality in a purposeful way. We have power and dominion over our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. We develop first within and then without. Please affirm with me. Speaking words of truth, I am an outpicturing of the divine. I assume dominion over my words, actions, and world. We now light the purple candle for the power of power for the disciple Philip. The power of power is now glowing and growing.
We will now have the lighting of the candle for the power of imagination. In the Gospel according to Luke 6, chapter 45th verse, we see manifestation through the power of imagination. As far as your minds can see it, it can be so. The good person out of the good treasures of his heart produce good. In our next candle is for imagination. For all things begin in the mind. The ability to see beyond appearances and form in our minds whatever we desire. Divine imagination is called the third eye or the eye of God. As we still ourselves towards the light within, our imagination begins to create. Please affirm with me together. I use my imagination. I see the beautiful, the true, and the good. We now light the blue candle for imagination for the disciple Bartholomew. Our power of imagination is now illumined.
Now we will have the lighting of the candle for the power of understanding. In Proverbs 3, chapter 13, verse 13, we read, Happy is the man who who gets understanding. For the gain from it is better than from silver, and its profit better than gold. When God appeared to Solomon in a dream and asked, "What shall I give thee?" Solomon replied, "Give thy servant an understanding heart." Understanding is the knowing ability of our mind. True understanding comes when we comprehend spiritual laws and live accordingly. Please affirm with me together, I know truth.
There is only one presence and one power and activity, the absolute good in the universe and in my life, God the good omnipotent.
We now light the gold candle for understanding for the disciple Thomas. Our power of understanding is illuminating now.
Now we will have the lighting of the candle that represents the power of will. In Isaiah 1st chapter, 19th verse, we read, "If you are willing and obedient to law, you shall eat the good of the land." The activity of will enforces our decision, going promptly and enthusiastically to work to do what needs to be done. Through the use of the power of will, we can learn to do easily what we set out to do. Will puts all powers to action. Please affirm with me together. I step forward in right action and clarity to do all that is mine to do. We now light the silver candle for will for the disciple Matthew. Our power of will is illumined.
Now we will have the lighting of the ninth candle to represent the power of order. In the Gospel according to Mark, 4th chapter, 28th verse, first the blade, then the ear, after that the full grain in the ear. Order is heaven's first law. We depend upon the order in our universe, tides, sunrises, and sunsets. There is an orderly sequence of action to live a successful and meaningful life. The order function is to cooperate with principle and rules that are unchanging. Once we have put ourselves in tune with God, divine ideas cooperate with divine principles. Please affirm with me.
Through the Christ in me, divine order is now established in every area of my life.
We now light the dark green candle for order for the disciple James, son of Alphaeus. The power of order is lighted, and order prevails.
We will have the lighting of the 10th candle representing enthusiasm or zeal. Zeal is described in Romans chapter 12, verse 11. Do not lag in zeal, be ardent in spirit, serve the Lord. The word enthusiasm comes from the root meaning full of God. Deep inner enthusiasm generates a divine excitement that leads to outer action. Zeal is the energy that ignites our other powers. It gets results. It can be quite contagious. It is our excitement by doing that which we are to do as spiritual beings. It is our affirmative impulse forward. Zeal is God's gift of the Holy Spirit to us. Please affirm with me together. I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me. We now light the orange candle for zeal for the disciple Simon the Zealot. The power of zeal is glowing within us now.
Now we will have the lighting of the candle that represents the power of release or elimination. In the Gospel according to Luke, 9th chapter, 23rd verse, then he said to the crowd, "If any of you wants to be my follower, you must turn from your selfish ways. Take up your cross and follow me." Our last candle is for renunciation. This is the spiritual quality that enables us to release and let go of our old thoughts and feelings that no longer serve us. This is the spiritual quality that allows us to be free of the past, free of suffering, free of anything that holds us back from realizing the goodness of God. Jesus said, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Please affirm with me. I am
cleansed and purified as I release that which no longer serves my true nature. I am free to experience divine activity in all I do.
We now light the russet candle for renunciation with the disciple Thaddeus. Our power of renunciation is now illumined. I release and let go.
We will now have the lighting of the candle for the power of life. In Psalms chapter 13, verse 11, we are invited to know life. You have made known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Life is a vital force. Let's tap into the wellspring of life within us by creating a vocabulary based on life, vitality, energy, enthusiasm, and health. Life is the radiant energy, love, and joy that flows throughout our entire being. Please affirm with me together, life, life, life. I am filled with invigorating life. We now light this red candle for life for the disciple Judas. Invite each of these 12 power centers into your life, work, and affairs. Let's cultivate these powers daily. Yet let your power centers grow and unfold. Let us not be timid about our use of them. Let's name and claim our good with the development of our God-given attributes. We are God-designed. We are made from the very love that is. We are God-powered individuals. Through the will and the work of the Creator within, let our 12 powers develop and be expressed easily and in divine order now. We accept the powers within us as we begin to use them in our daily lives. Now we will begin our meditation with a song David wrote after taking the 12 Powers class.
Faith, strength, and wisdom, our imagination and love, all come from the Spirit. God, God, take your time, relax your mind, live your Christ walk, spirit to soul. We have this time, it's yours and mine. Live in spirit and don't let go. Make your journey your own. Make it your own. Elimination, understanding, will, order, zeal, and light all come from the Spirit. God, God. Elimination, understanding, will, order, zeal, and light all come from the Spirit. God, God. Take your time and relax your mind. Live your Christ walk, spirit to soul. We have the time, it's yours and mine. Live your spirit and don't let go. Make your journey your own. Make it your own. 12 powers, 12 powers. Oh, we've got 12 powers, 12 powers. You and me, we've all got 12 powers, 12 powers. We have these 12 powers, 12 powers. Take your time and relax your mind. Live your Christ walk, spirit to soul. We have this time, it's yours and mine. Live your spirit and don't let go. Make this journey your own. Make this journey your own.
So let us become still and turn within to the one presence and one power. Relaxing, releasing, letting go of all outside activities. And let's now take 3 cleansing breaths. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and let go. If it feels comfortable for you, you may put your hand on your heart to still your mind, or just set aside all that you may have on your mind right now. You can pick it all up later. Now is the time to enter into that spiritual space. that space of God, the good, being expressed within, within right now, that God presence within. Take a breath and just acknowledge the life-giving force. Today we have illumined to an even greater degree the sacred flame of our I am presence within our hearts and minds. There is but one presence and one power in the universe and in our life right now, God, the good, omnipotent. Because we know ourselves to be one with God, we are meant for success. As you remember the words of Master Teacher Jesus, we begin right here and now to be about the Father's business. We cultivate the attitude of gratitude as we reflect and claim the spiritual ideas presented during this service. Claim your idea in the silence. In the silence, we take a breath and we move into the silence, seeing in our mind's eye all the lit candles and accepting the 12 to be illumined within us in the silence, in the silence. As we come back into the room, we hear the words that David sang: faith, strength, wisdom, and love, power, imagination, understanding, zeal, order, zeal, elimination, and might. Understanding, will, order, zeal, imagination. We feel them, and as he's saying that, they became more illumined within us. And now we're going to create an experience of literally putting light to them. We know ourselves to be one with God, one with humanity, and one with all life. In this attitude of gratitude, we give thanks that the necessary elements that are ours to cultivate have already begun to resonate within our consciousness. And so it is. I invite each one to come up to the front of the sanctuary and light your own individual candle from the Christ light or any of the 12 power candles, and then place it in the sand. And as you do, affirm for yourself, I am now awakened to my God-given powers. I am alive with God. Everyone is welcome to take that affirmation card. Oh, we'll just go ahead with it. So I just want you to know that all those powers have been illuminated within you at whatever level you choose to accept them. The 12 powers is a process that I have done several years. I took a power a month and I meditated on it until I understood what that power meant. And then one time I did 2 powers a month for 6 months. So I invite you to create it. Take the affirmations home and use them. It is a powerful practice that will change your life. It might change your life. It will change your life. It will give you a relationship with God that you never thought could exist. So I invite you to use as you will. And now John takes over for the music.
Birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers work hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometime. Strong winds of promise that will blow away the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. He can fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. While I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, let my dream come true. Right now. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So let my dreams come true right now. It's a time in our service for our love offering. I invite you to go into your hearts and minds and see what is yours to give. Since we're wide open for love, you know, if you go to your heart, you will be shown exactly what is yours to give. We are 100% solely supported by love offerings, and I just give thanks in advance for each one of you. I just breathe into this service. I thank you. If you're giving online, we're on unitychurchoftidewater.com, PayPal, or Zelle. I invite you to put your love offering, the gift in your hand, send it love. If you give once a month or online, put it in your mind's eye. There's no time and space in God, and send your gift love. Love is the harmonizing, unifying, transforming energy that goes out into the world. So we give this gift with love. And we affirm together this affirmation together, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. and blesses and multiplies my awareness of all that I am. I am grateful for this joy of giving and receiving. And now we'll hear from John's group one more time.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky. There's a reason while I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside, send you reeling where your love can't hide, and look the ceiling through the summer nights with your loved one. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. There's a reason for the warm sweet nights. There's a reason for the candlelights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. So let the wonder take you into space and lay you under this love embrace. Feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow the smallest of dreams. Let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason.
Thank you. So let your love flow as we bless these gifts. We bless these gifts, knowing the gift and the giver are one. We see these gifts going out into the church community and beyond the walls of the church community to make a difference. We know in our heart and our mind and our soul there is no end to the limitless life force of God. I heard if you aren't where you want to be, you're just not done yet. So just keep going, and that's what it is. We are still here, and we still keep going, and we are just so grateful that this church is here and all the love that's poured into it. We're grateful for the musicians and every part of this church today, every candlelighter, and I am most especially grateful for Kendall for taking half of the readings with me. And so it is, amen and amen. So I do have some announcements. I'm just going to throw things around. Is there anyone here for the very first time that would like to raise their hand? And I would come and say hello to you. I think we're all. Oh, hi. How are you? I saw you earlier and you were busy writing. I didn't want to disturb you. So, and your name is? Tommy, thank you for coming today. How'd you find your way here? Well, thank you for coming. You have blessed us with your energy. Here is a newcomer's packet. If you want to be on our e-news, it comes out on Wednesday. Fill it out and give it to one of us. We'll make sure you put it on it. And we thank you for coming, Tommy. There is cake in the fellowship afterwards for birthday. Please feel free if you have a sweet tooth or not. Just come on in. Anyone else here for the very first time? So, Tommy, we're going to put our arms out. We're going to send you love. It might look a little woo-woo-y, but we're sending you love right now. Together, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. We know you're doing amazing things in your life. Thank you for sharing this morning with us. So, my announcements. I do thank all the candle lighters. And isn't our table just beautiful? Oh. Will the prayer chaplains please stand? We have prayer chaplains available for your prayer needs. If you have prayer of concern or celebration, please feel free to go to them, and they will hold everything in the strictest of confidence. They will not ask you about it later because they've turned it over. Most likely they've not even left it in their consciousness. And we give thanks, and so it is. Amen. So we do have a birthday Sunday today. It is the Sunday of faith in our birthday world, though you can have a piece of cake on any of those powers. Every month we do birthday Sunday and we attach the next power to that. I cannot express enough how much the powers can work in your life if you let them. So we give thanks for the person who brought the cake. We are having Hearts and Hands on Wednesday the 14th at 10 a.m. They will be making Thanks a Lot take cups for the staff at Waterford Assisted Living. If you'd like to help, Gail will raise your hand, and Gail puts it all together. You don't have to bring anything but yourself and your willingness to do that. We have a new meeting starting in our church on January 14th, Wednesday night at 7 p.m. It's a 12-step program. It's adult children of alcoholics. The person who's putting it together has started groups in the Hampton Road area. So I invite you, if you think you want to just see what it's all about. And I read about it, and it says adult children of alcoholics or dysfunctional families. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I read that, I laughed just a little because I thought, what family doesn't have a little bit of dysfunction on there? That's just where my mind went. And Coffee House is on Friday, January 16th from 7 to 9. And our fellowship, and I'm starting to talk about it early, on the fellowship in January, we have a chili cook-off. So I want you to dust off those recipes for your favorite chili and bring it in and put it in the competition and see how it goes. I give thanks for that. Our virtual online yard sale is closed for the time being. We give thanks for Patty and all she did with it. And then I also want to read a thank you note from every month we give to a local organization. This month we gave to USO Hampton Roads in Central Virginia. The USO is very near and dear to us. They used to have their Christmas handing out in our fellowship. So dear Unity Church of Tidewater Congregation, my USO of Southern Virginia team and myself would like to thank you for the extremely generous gift to support our operations and missions, to support our service members and their families. We are so appreciative of your belief in what we do each day for the military dense region in our nation. We look forward to the busy 2026 year with a schedule packed full of fun activities and events for our military, especially with the nation's 250-year celebration. Warm regards, Kenny Miller, Area UPS Manager. And so we just give thanks for our ability and our willingness to serve the local. And now, John, we have children.
We are walking
as the light, as the light, as the light. We are walking as the light of God. As the light, as the light, as the light, as the light. We are walking as the light of God. We are walking as the joy, as the joy, as the joy. We are walking as the joy of God. As the joy, as the joy, as the joy, as the joy. We are walking as the joy of God.
Well, hey, how are you? Can you share your name with us?
Bryson.
Bryson, how old are you?
4.
What you got in your pocket?
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Rainbow sunglasses.
Rainbow sunglasses. And your name, sir?
Phil.
Philip, how old are you?
5.5.
5.5. Oh, very good. You can let Mom have her. You don't have to. She saw Mom, I bet, right? She did. She saw Mom and Grandma. That's it. That's it. Forget this. And your name? Ariel, how old are you? 8.5. And your name, sweet lady? Jenny, how old are you? 7. Does anyone want to say what they did in there? Is this working? You hear that? Okay.
Yes.
What did you do in there?
We write our name.
You wrote your names. And what did you do in there? So you drew a rainbow inside a circle and put it in a bracelet. So what does the rainbow, the rainbow, you talked about light and the light of the rainbow? Oh, very good. You want to say anything? No. Can you?
We put on rainbow sunglasses.
Can you put them on so I can see them? I'm curious. Well, there we go. We got rainbow sunglasses. That is pretty cool. Oh, when you look in them, you see rainbows everywhere. What? Even the ceiling? Wow. Well, there we have it, rainbow sunglasses. So we have Miss Jenny who comes to us online with the program. I saw her here last night setting up the room. We give thanks for her. And then we had Miss Ann, we had Miss Jody, Miss Patty, and is that the 3? In the room today. Oh, Linda and Miss Linda in the room today. We thank you for our volunteers. And we have a blessing for the teachers, all of them, and the students together. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. And we're so glad you spent this morning with us. You have gifted us. I now want a pair of rainbow sunglasses. That's all there is. I want to look at the world through rainbow. Will everyone please stand for the prayer for protection? The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of
The
God.
power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
Wherever we are,
God is,
and
and all
is
is.
well. And now we're going to sing the peace song from a consciousness that peace is already established within us. We are an expression of peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, and we all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with
So as everyone goes out about their week this week, feel the light of God within you and shine that light of peace, love, and joy forward everywhere. Shine your lights. The world needs it. Be a light one person at a time.